I wanted to ask you about Dancing in the Minefields, if you wouldn't mind talking about that.
Sure.
Kind of how that song came about. I mean, it was just an incredible song. I've heard it a bunch of times, and then I was reading through the lyrics just straight, and I was like, man, this is some heavy stuff to put into one song. So, yeah, if you want to talk about that.
Well, the song was born out of an argument with my wife. We got into it one night, and we don't fight much. We really like each other, which sadly doesn't go without saying in a marriage, Yeah. But I just really enjoy her company, and she enjoys mine, and so when we have little fights, they feel like big fights, And so this one particular night, it was right after our 15th wedding anniversary, and we had gotten into it over something, and yeah, we went to bed without figuring it out, and she was pretty upset about it. And in our marriage, I think a lot of marriages are this way. Usually, one or the other is the person who wants to work it out, and the other one is the one who wants to just give it space, and so that creates all this tension. And so she's the one who doesn't want to talk about it. And I'm the one who says, no, we need to talk about it. Let us talk. And she says, please, can we just wait? I'm sorting this out. No, we need to fix it. And it turns into this goofy thing. And so anyway, that night she went to bed, and I came downstairs and was trying to sort out the way I felt, and the song grew out of that. I wrote it. Usually songs take me a long time to write, but this particular one, because I wanted to be able to play it for her in the morning, I finished before 4 or 5 in the morning.
Wow.
So anyway, yeah, it was just my attempt at reminding us both that a perfect marriage isn't a marriage without conflict, because God uses conflict. Like, as an author, one of the first lessons you have to learn is that as soon as there's no conflict, the story grinds to a halt. Like, there's nobody's going to care, and conflict is the way your characters grow and what propels you forward. And so, since marriage is something that God thought up, it's one of the most potent metaphors in Scripture for the nature of His love for us, then there's a lot. Then we have to look at it through that lens and go, okay, what is marriage for? What does it teach us? And one of the many things it teaches us is that the way to love is to lay your life down. And as soon as the rubber meets the road, you realize that costs you something.
Yeah.
And if it's going to cost you something, then it's going to create conflict. And so, I guess the point is, you shouldn't be surprised when, there's a season in your marriage where it's difficult, or where you're not seeing eye to eye, or you feel disconnected. All these things are part of the story that God is trying to tell through us. And so, that's where the song came from.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, thanks for being with us here today. It's been awesome talking with you. You can check out Andrew-Peterson.com and check out Andrew's music, and also books and The Rabbit Room, all kinds of stuff. So check it out. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm Andrew Peterson, and I live in Faith Village.